This is the 2023 McLaren Formula 1 WCL60. It retails for $27 US and will be available starting March 1st. In this video, I'm going to be giving it a review as well as doing a comparison to the Mercedes-AMG W12. Up until the release of this car, the Mercedes-AMG was the most recent F1 car in the Speed Champions theme. This was part of a two-pack introduced in 2022, and at the recording of this video, it's still available for purchase. So if you want to have a complete collection of the 8-stud wide F1 cars, you better start now. Something to note about this set, it has the least number of pieces out of all of the 2024 releases for Speed Champions. The contents include 3 numbered bags, an instruction manual, small chassis piece, and what I've counted was 30 individual stickers. I think this could be Lando Norris or Oscar Piastri. Let me know in the comments. There are no numbers that are going to be put onto the car, so you could use it for either driver, right? As a disclaimer, I am no F1 superfan, so if I say something out of line, please spare my life. Bag 1 is now complete. I will add all of the stickers at the very end. On the note of F1 superfans, I feel bad for you guys having to wait 2 years for another F1 car in this theme. How long are we going to have to wait for the next one? Wouldn't it be nice if we had a UCS set with all teams included, a car from every team, and the ability to switch out numbers on the cars to represent either a driver? Maybe you could buy 2 of these UCS sets so you can have complete teams? Well, I don't know. That's me dreaming anyway. The prints from bag 2 included the controller that is used for the steering wheel, the helmet that is used for the driver. We'll get back to the printing on the minifigure as we get a closer look of him. But there's also more printed pieces in bag 2, which includes these ones. And we have a ski. Why do we have a ski? How's that going to be used? I'm interested to see. The prints are welcome, and look at all of the sponsorships on this piece. However, the opacity of printing is not quite there. The orange just does not match the color of that ski. We also have some windows being used in a build for a car. Well, I guess that's why the LEGO designers make the big bucks. Aha! That's where the ski goes. It's wedged in between 2 different elements. To finish off bag number 2, we'll attach the nose as the front axle goes through a brick. There. Done. Now on to bag 3. Just a looky here what we get in bag 3. 4 slick tires. They're the same parts that we get with the Beamers, though these ones have printing on the sidewalls. We also have some printed dish pieces that will be placed right there. There's another print. Here's some new elements for 2024 that are going to be used in this build. And we get some spoons. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? The spoons are used for mirrors. You also have 1 extra spoon, which Lando can use for eating his bowl of soup. The bowl of soup is not included in this set. These are the pieces you're left over with after completing the build. And the build is complete. Minus the stickers, of course. But I wanted you to have this view, this opportunity to easily see the printed elements before I applied them. As you would expect with a Speed Champions car build, there's a lot of sideways and upside down construction going on. There's no techniques that really blew my mind, but the end result, the shaping of it, is really nice in my opinion. There's a lot of nice part usage, the spoons for the mirrors being my favorite. Now let's get the stickers applied. I did have to do a little bit of deconstruction to apply all of the stickers, but I think that time and effort was worth it so that I can get stickers on different pieces that are adjacent to one another lined up properly, and the end result looks good to me. I think the stickers do provide more value and definitely more detail. With respect to quality, I would have rather seen this print on the slope done as a sticker. If we're going to get the opacity that it has, you can actually see some black showing through on the orange. I would have rather had a sticker that matched the plastic properly. One other thing that's annoying, I often found myself handling it from here, which is a bad thing because these pieces move and go out of alignment. So it's just a little bit annoying, that's it. The rest of the build stayed together really well while I was applying stickers and handling it. So durability, I think it's fine. Sorry, I couldn't help myself there. So does this thing look like the real car? Let's do some side-by-side comparisons. Yeah, it looks like the real thing, doesn't it? My biggest complaint would be the rear wing, how it's too thick on the Lego model. It should be a lot thinner, but maybe those black plates actually represent negative space, and you're just supposed to see the orange. I think the contouring of the midsection is done pretty well with the new elements for 2024. I think the weakest point for this car is the wing. Just the sculpting and the shaping of it, not quite like the real thing. I do like the stud being exposed in the back to represent the exhaust tip. I really like the view from this angle. The wing from this angle actually looks spot on. Here's a close look at the minifigure as promised. We've got minimal printing on the torso, hips, and legs, as well as the back of the torso. The printed helmet on the minifigure was also a nice touch. That's a first for the Speed Champions line. Here's a view I have not given you yet, an aerial view. I really like the shaping that is done in the midsection. Was it worth the 2-year wait from the last time we seen an F1 car? Yeah, I think so. I mean, look at these results. We even have slick tires now. When comparing the two cars with respect to prints, there wasn't a lot in this one. Most things were done with stickers, other than the tire extensions and the Mercedes logo there. Whereas this one, we've got printing on the side of the tire. No need for that extension. And the inside of the wheel is printed nicely. There's prints throughout, and I think this one is done exceptionally well. And comparing the real model to the box art, do you see the difference in colors of the orange? Yeah, the bricks look like the yellow orange, the school bus yellow. Same with the McLaren logo. Huh. But in reality, it's this color. Overall, this was a success. Now we just need more F1 cars. Thanks for watching.